Hey guys, I spoke with Jeff a little bit this morning, um, and I he asked for a video breakdown. But since I'm not at the property, I created a little diagram, and I'm going to walk you through it right now to kind of show you um, where things are in the home. Now, this is rotated so that it lines it up easier with the diagram. Just know that north is sort of pointed top and to the right here, which is why I have this guy here. So. I'll go through this diagram that I have of where things are, and then I will kind of go over some things that might help with the sort of the overall diagnosis. We talked a lot about it this morning, like the sequence of events. Um, so first of all, here's the main home, right? We have the main area and the main home here, and then up here we have this screened-in patio area, and which is all concrete, right? And the two things I've highlighted here um, is the downstairs bathroom, which has been overflowing and or not overflowing, backing up both times, both a couple days ago when we first talked to you, and or I think yesterday, and then also again today. Now, the other thing that's backing up is this septic line plastic cap. That's the picture that you guys we sent over this morning, and also one of the we didn't send you other pictures before, but that also uh, water was backing up here. Um, and then if you keep on going further, the septic tank is here with the two. I probably should make this more obvious with circles here and here for where the caps are. Um, Although it's been a while, I'm not exactly sure where the caps are, but you know, that's the septic tank. Now I think it's important to note that while my drawing isn't perfect, it's it's almost a straight line from where the tank is to the plastic cap line, and also to the toilet and these two things that are backing up, right? And Jeff, you mentioned to me earlier, like, go see which things are draining or able to drain and not causing an issue, and which ones are, because you thought that something was inside the house. And I can tell you that definitely within the past 24 hours, since you guys came and gave the tenants the all clear to use the space, they used the washer dryer, which is actually located. Do I have this here? I think I meant to grab this here. Washer dryer, which are located here. Actually, look uh, roughly, and they use some upstairs. They use some showers, obviously, and upstairs, and that was all pretty heavy usage since they've got two kids, and they had some laundry backed up from previous days. So I'm assuming that, especially since you guys emptied both of the chambers, that I don't know where the since you guys emptied both the chambers, it seems like after one day they would be there still would be room even after some heavy usage of laundry and showers and regular use for four people, two adults and two kids. So here's what we here's some so that's like the overall diagram for where things are. And again, just to be clear, this cap and this downstairs toilet are the two things that are backing up right now, um, as of this morning. So here's sort of our own like analysis and review of the events. Before we called you guys a couple weeks ago, we had a plumber come in who snaked this toilet and snaked this the septic line. I'm actually going to move this a little bit further up here because that makes more sense. There's like a garden plant bed that runs along outside here, this concrete. So I think it's a little bit further than that. So they snaked the toilet. One of you guys said it's possible that they pushed down the clog further. And he snaked this line. I don't know if he went towards the house or towards the drain, but I'm assuming he did both. You guys said you went into the septic tank and you snaked sort of from here towards the house, and you couldn't go backwards because of the way the T-shaped drain was. Um, One other thing that I think is interesting is that you said that, or Tim said, I think it was Tim, that the camera wasn't working because there was something that the water was still draining and draining slowly. So you had to wait it out. You had to wait until that slow draining had finished. Then you could go stick the camera back in there because there wouldn't be water on the camera. I think that's a really interesting observation because if you guys were able to snake and clear the line, there shouldn't be anything draining anymore. Shouldn't be anything draining slowly, especially since the guests had vowed to not use any water in the house and had actually gone to one of our neighbors to shower and use the facilities. So by the time you guys got there, it had been half a day, over 6 hours. You guys got there at like 12:15. So, and they messaged us that, yeah, it would have been 6 hours or more of nothing being used um, since you guys had arrived. So water continually draining at that point would have been, especially after you took the time to pump everything, would have been weird, right? So it's what we think is happening is that there's something in the line that is allowing partial drainage, slow drainage, but is not allowing full regular speed drainage. And again, just to be clear, we pumped and cleaned and surveyed the septic tank prior to us moving in February 2025. Lived in the house up until recently when we've left for a couple months now. And only at that point, after a year and a half, have we started seeing these drainage issues, even with this inch and a half belly in this line right around here. So what we think is going on is that this thing is likely between the septic tank and the plastic cap line. It's deep enough towards the tank to where the previous plumber couldn't snake it from here from the cap, but further up the line from the septic tank to where you guys couldn't reach it with your snake. That's the only way that I can rationalize why this thing would be leaking from this point here, because it's literally the last thing before the tank itself, and it's outside of the house. Like this is technically this. I should make these lines dotted, because these lines out here are not walls. They are, damn. Oh, here we go. They're screens, right? So there's no plumbing beyond this point. So that was a kind of a long video. Apologize for the long explanation, but I hope that helps to diagnose this issue. Let me know what you guys find today. I'll be on the line. I'll be ready for your call at any point, Tim. I have one meeting. It starts in about half an hour for half an hour, but other than that, I'm free. Thank you.